I'm at my desk and I hear the Lord randomly, "Hey, Setsi, when are you gonna leave this job?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. That's kind of random and that's kind of weird. I can't just up and leave." I manage accounts, right? I have over 25 companies that I oversee, that I talk to supervisors, that I conduct site visits with, that I talk to students to ensure that they have a good relationship and everything's flowing well. Like, that would be kind of irresponsible for me to just up and leave and be like, "Hey, I'm putting my 2 weeks, and y'all figure it out," right? Comes Tuesday and he asks me, "Okay, well, when you do leave, what would you do?" And I'm like, "Well, ideally, I would like to pursue YouTube full on, and I would start the podcast that I've kind of been procrastinating on for a couple of months, years, I can't even tell. But I'm just too busy. Like, I get home drained and I just don't have the time to start a podcast, to record, to edit. Like, it's just I feel like it's too much, but it would be the time to finally start, right?" And so we kind of left it at that. Comes Wednesday and he's like, "Okay, well, when would you want to leave?" And I'm like, "Well, ideally, I would like to leave when my sister graduates." Mind you, my sister right now is a senior. So she graduates this upcoming May. And we kind of left it at that. Comes Thursday and he's like, "Okay, well, why don't you just up and leave now?" And I'm like, "Lord, I already told you." And I think because hello, like, you live in my temple, but also like, you come to work with me. I invite you in my mornings. Like, this would be irresponsible for me to just be like, bye. So can we stop having this conversation? Because, like, a part of me does want to, just because I want to kickstart the podcast already. It's been long enough and I feel it in my heart. But another part of me is like, I've also developed relationships with some students, right? I pour into them. I have this Bible study with my sister. I want to be here for her senior year. Like, the list goes on, right? But that same Thursday, I ended the conversation with, "Lord, listen, I'm not leaving until you close the doors. Okay. So, like, can we stop having this conversation? Cause, like, I'm just not gonna up and leave. I just can't do that unless you close the doors." Comes Friday, the next day, you guys, I literally get laid off by my manager. And I love my boss so much. I'm super, super blessed to have been given that opportunity to be there for a year and a half. However, I already knew that that was coming because the Lord had been prepping me for a whole week. So when this news hit, I'm like, well, that makes sense now. The Lord was preparing me all along, right? It's time for me to kickstart this podcast that I've been procrastinating on for so long.